Hello everybody. Today I'd like to show a knife that I got a couple months back, and it's a product by Leatherman. It's the military utility tool, or the MUT, and I am a Motorola service technician, and that's not really what this knife is for, but there's a lot of tools on it that actually really directly pertain to a lot of the work I do. Opened up, you can see the pliers. They're pretty beefy. You have the replaceable wire cutters. You can see the little bolt right there. They're very cheap to replace. They're made out of 154 cm steel. I've used these on a lot of wire. Done some pretty heavy cuts on 6 AWG for grounding and stuff like that, and they haven't really gotten dull. They're still pretty darn sharp. So I really like that performance aspect. In the middle, you can see there's crimpers. Now this is the EOD model, and they're made for actually crimping caps on the fuses for bombs for C4, and these actually crimp on some terminal ends and other specialty connectors for doing installations pretty well. Used it a couple times, makes a pretty secure fit. But the tools that I really liked, I do a lot of system work on RF sites and other things like that. In the back, this is actually a hammer, which works pretty well. You have your bottle opener right here, and in the middle you can see a very small blade that's actually for cutting zip ties, which I do a lot of. So you take the bit out on this side, close it up, and now you have a strap cutter. Just hook underneath and pull, and you break the strap right out. So that's a pretty cool tool. We do a lot of site breakdowns and things like that, and it's actually a pretty smooth thing. Something else that's really decent for my line of work for this knife, you can see there's a bolt right here. You push it. There's 2 bits, one on each side of the knife, and it actually comes with a torx T15 that when you take this bit out, the bits lock in, by the way, which is a very cool feature. Now you have your T15, and for those guys that work on Motorola's, the Quantar repeaters, actually every module that's in them is held in by 2 T15 bolts. We were in a site, and I left my torx kit in my other personal vehicle, and I didn't have it on me, and I got very lucky because we had to swap out a PA and an exciter. So that was pretty nice to have just this bit, torque down on it and pull it out, put a new one in, job's done, no problem. So that was a pretty cool feat for me. Having this knife made it well worth the money, and I wasn't sure, 120 bucks or whatever is pretty nice chunk, for anybody really, but that made it really worth it that day. I got my job done and didn't have to travel 5 more hours back to the shop to get my stuff. Also, you have your Phillips and flat bit on the other side, and an 7/64 Allen on the other side of that T15 extension bit. There's a place to put a bit in the side, and it also comes with a molly sheath. You can get them in desert tan or black. Black matches our uniforms pretty well. And also, you can see on the inside, there's a place you can put. Leatherman makes these bit holders. I have a couple bits. I have another Leatherman knife that uses the same bits, and it actually fits right inside the front pocket, and it also has a belt clip. I actually had mine taken off for quite a while. It's a little bit tough. The pants we have at work, the uniform, are pretty thick, but it is a very tough belt clip. It's made out of titanium, I believe, so it isn't going to break. And of course you have the liner locks, one-handed opening, and I really do like how that blade comes out. It's very comfortable, and the liner locks, squeeze with your thumb, and it folds up. Now you're all set, all put back together. So that's pretty nice too. Carbon scraper. I've used the carbon scraper for a couple things, cleaning up some connections for the people that use it, have electronics and stuff, repair shops or whatever. That works pretty good. This is the regular punch. I actually took the C4 punch off, and I've just been using this lately. So that's come in handy for a few things, and you can unscrew it and use the hammer actually to tap it into whatever you need to, and so that's a pretty sweet thing there. And then you close it up, puts it back in the sheath, and the back of it's MOLLE actually, so you have some straps here, but it's not very heavy. You can tell it's there, but it's a couple different essential tools, for any electronics person, as well as EOD or military use. So I like this knife quite a bit. It's my everyday carry, and it also comes with a wrench. I don't keep that in there because I don't really do much with 1/2 inch or 3/8, or guns for that matter. I don't have any guns, so maybe one day though. But yeah, so that's the Leatherman MUT, and that's a pretty nice tool. I recommend anybody that is in other fields at least look at it and see what it might help you with. So thanks.